Hello everyone, I'm Shalja Sharma, your computer teacher. Today we are going to discuss about mobile technologies. Like modern technology is now within reach of most of us thanks to mobile technologies. Like all thanks goes to mobile technologies. Nowadays, mobile is accessible to most of the people of India, whether they live in metro cities or remote villages. The popularity of the mobiles is attributed to its technologies that have made communication so affordable for all. Like most commonly used mobile technologies are like 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. When we talk about 1G, that means we are talking about first generation mobile technologies. Fine. In first generation, we generally use landline mobile phones, which came into 1979. Okay, after this we have started using codeless telephones. Okay, like when we talk about the 2G, that means we are talking about second generation of mobile technologies. Like in second generation we have started work with text messaging. After some time, like MMS got introduced, like multimedia messaging services also introduced. Okay, though those all services comes under the category of 2G, which is introduced in 1991. After that, in 1998, 3G has been introduced. So, what about the 3G? Like in 3G, first time wireless internet connection introduced on mobiles. Fine. After this, the 4G comes, that means fourth generation mobile technologies, like which we are using right now. Fine. It has introduced cloud computing concept on the mobile. Okay, so basically nowadays which internet connection we are using 4G on mobiles. Fine, so this is what we are using right now. Then we have like 5G, which is going to launch soon in India as well on a great scale. Okay, so which has already it is getting launched in many other countries. Okay, so it has unlimited data capacity. In 4G we do have unlimited data capacity, which is launched in 2019. Fine. So we are going to discuss about all these technologies in little detail. Let's move to the slides. Okay, first of all, we're going to study about SMS. SMS stands for short message service. SMS stands for short message service, and it is also commonly referred to as a text message. That means whether we are talking about SMS or whether we are talking about text message, it is the same thing. With an SMS, you can send message up to 160 characters to other mobile devices. Like in starting, when SMS introduced, like people can send only 160 characters message to an other mobile device. Fine, so the longer message will automatically be split into several parts. Most cell phones support this type of text messaging. There were little advanced cell phones were there who supports like lengthy message than 160 characters, but most of the mobile phone supports this only 160 characters message only. Fine. Then we'll talk about the MMS. MMS stands for Multimedia Messaging Service, and it is a standard way to send messages that include multimedia content. Like what do we mean by multimedia content? It include pictures, videos or audios content to another mobile and device. Like what we can do is like with the help of this MMS feature, if person wanted to send picture from one mobile to another mobile, person can send that. Okay, so it is most commonly used to send the photo taken with the camera phone to another phone. Okay, like in this picture we tried to describe 1G and 2G here. 1G means first generation, 2G means second generation of mobile technologies. Fine. Here you can see here is a cordless phone. Okay, initially you can see say in 1G we do have like landline phones available with us. Okay, which are based on analog technology. Okay, when we talk about 2G, in 2G, actually the mobile phones got introduced to us. Okay, they use digital technology. They allow us to like send text messages, send MMS. So these kind of features were available in 2G mobile phones. Now we'll talk about third generation mobile phones. Like everyone knows about it, that G stands for the generation of the mobile technology. When mobile technology came into existence, communication happened to initial technology called 1G. Like we have already discussed, we have started with analog cell phones, then came into 2G. That means we have started using digital phones, then 3G, and now 4G and 5G are more prevalent. Fine. 3G stands for third generation and originally enabled wireless services to operate at speeds which made web browsing a more enjoyable experience on mobile devices. Like when people were using 3G only, if they wanted to use if they wanted to open websites, they can use any of the web browser and they can use the same. Like 3G speeds can produce download data rates of typically up to 384 kbps under normal conditions and up to 2 mbps in some instances. Fine. Now we'll talk about the fourth generation. 4G is the next generation mobile technologies with enhanced download and upload speeds and better connectivity. This allows users to do far more than check mails and basic web browsing. Like earlier, what we usually does in 3G mobiles, we check our emails, okay, and we do basic web browsing like for assessing the websites like Facebook and many more other websites. We need to use the browser. Like 4G allows the music streaming. Like you can use like many of the sites which provide us music streaming, like YouTube. We do have it. Provides fast and reliable web browsing and ability to use a device as a portable entertainment center. Like you can give your internet service to any another mobile phone. Like you can share your internet with any another device as well. That feature is known as the portable entertainment center. Like 4G network offers peak data rate of at least 100 Mbps of high mobility communication. Means when you are in car or trains, means when you are moving and using mobile phones, and at least 1 Gbps for low mobility communication, like for pedestrians and the stationary user, means who people who are sitting in some particular place or like walking around. Okay, so this is the picture of 3G mobile and this is the picture of 4G mobile. In 3G mobile, generally what we can do, we can send SMS, MMS, we can use like web browser, we can make video calls, and we can watch TV as well. Fine. But in 4G, what are the extra features? We can play online games and the cloud computing concept is also introduced in this. Fine, so it is quite faster than the 3G. Okay, now we'll talk about the 5G, which is the fifth generation. 5G is expected to have lightning fast internet based with higher connection density and lower latency. Like 5G is expected to have lower battery consumption and improved wireless coverage with the maximum theoretical speed of 35.46 Gbps. Okay, so 5G is expected to change the way people use the mobile internet today, and it is basically 35 times faster than 4G. I hope this is clear with everyone. Now in this picture you can see I have tried to uh, represent all the generations. Like in this picture, 1G we have large size portable phones. In 2G we have featured mobile phones which are little small in size. Okay, in 3G we have the phones which have internet connected mobile phones. Like first time the internet introduced wireless internet introduced with the 3G mobile phones. Okay, after in that in fourth generation we have smartphones. And like in 5G we which is going to launch soon in India, like we are going to have internet of things, like we can have internet at everything on a great speed, okay, on a very good speed. So thank you so much, this is the session for today.